Namaste everyone, I'm your co-host Shravani ma'am. Welcome to your favorite learning channel. The topic for today's video is cytoplasm and the introduction to cell organelles. So first we will begin with what is cytoplasm. Okay, so let's see what is actually cytoplasm. Okay, so cytoplasm. How can we define this term cytoplasm? So, cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance. So, what is cytoplasm? Jelly-like. It is a jelly-like substance that occupies most of the space. That occupies most of the space. Okay, that is present inside the cell. So the jelly-like substance that is present inside our cells and it occupies most of the space inside our cell, such jelly-like substance is called the cytoplasm, and it is located, that is, the cytoplasm is located in the space between, it is present or located in the space between cell membrane, between the cell membrane and the nucleus. Okay, so the space between the cell membrane and the nucleus contains this jelly-like substance called the cytoplasm. Okay, so the cytoplasm has many tiny components or structures called organelles. So cytoplasm has what? It has tiny components called organelles. So these organelles, they actually float in this cytoplasm. Okay, and these organelles perform various activities. So the outer clearer layer of cytoplasm is called ectoplasm. So what is ectoplasm? It is the outer clearer layer of the cytoplasm. This is known as ectoplasm. Then there is also endoplasm. So what is endoplasm? So it is the inner granular mass. It is also granular mass of the cytoplasm. This is known as endoplasm. Then there is another term called the protoplasm. So what is protoplasm? Protoplasm is actually surrounded by cell membrane and it includes what? It includes the cytoplasm as well as the nucleoplasm, that is the nuclear sap. So the nuclear sap or nucleoplasm together with cytoplasm forms the protoplasm, and this protoplasm is surrounded by the cell membrane or the plasma membrane, and this protoplasm consists of mixtures of macromolecules, ions, nucleic acids, proteins, etc. Okay. Then the cytoplasm contains water, minerals, vitamins, amino acids, proteins, enzymes, etc. Okay, and this cytoplasm, it consists of what? It consists of an aqueous ground substance. And what is it called? This aqueous ground substance present in the cytoplasm is known as the cytosol. Okay, so This includes a variety of cell organelles and other inclusions such as storage products and insoluble wastes. So the cytosol is the soluble part. This cytosol, what is it? It is the soluble part of the cytoplasm. Okay, this is the soluble part of the cytoplasm which contains a system of protein fibers called cytoskeleton. It contains what? It contains a system of protein fibers and it is known as cytoskeleton. Okay, so this is about the cytoplasm. Now let's see what are the functions of cytoplasm. Alright, so the main functions we would enlist here. So first function is that it acts as a medium. Acts as what? It acts as a medium for what? For all the vital activities. So cytoplasm acts as the medium for all the vital activities in our body. Then it helps in storage. So it stores what? It stores glucose, it stores vitamins, then amino acids, etc. Then the synthesis that takes place of what? Of fatty acids, nucleotides, etc. This takes place where it occurs in the cytosol. Okay, so cytosol is present inside the cytoplasm. We already studied about this. So the cytosol is the place where synthesis of fatty acids, nucleotides, etc. take place. Then cytoplasm also helps in intracellular distribution, of what? Of molecules, then distribution of enzymes, and also the intracellular distribution of nutrients within the cell. Okay, then it also helps in the exchange of what? Exchange of materials. It helps in exchange of materials between what? Between the cell organelles. Okay, so then it also helps in the breaking down of glucose. Okay, because the breaking down of glucose, it takes place in, or it occurs in where? It occurs in cytoplasm. Okay, so cytoplasm is the site where breakdown of glucose takes place. Okay, so these are some of the main functions of cytoplasm. Now let's move on and understand what are cell organelles. Cell organelles, we already studied that these cell organelles are present in the cytoplasm, that is, they float in the cytoplasm. So a number of structures which occur in the cytoplasm are called the organelles or the cell organelles. Okay, they are the structures. What are cell organelles? They are structures that occur in the cytoplasm. Okay, so the activities of cell are performed by the membrane bound structure, that is organelles that are present in the cytoplasm. So these cell organelles are membrane bound structure present in eukaryotes that help in performing various activities. So the organelles include what? The organelles include plastids. Plastids are cell organelles. Then endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, then there are ribosomes. These are also cell organelles. Then there is Golgi bodies. Then lysosomes. Then there is mitochondria. So these are the cell organelles that are present within the cytoplasm, and they have specific different functions in our body. So let's see what are the functions that are performed by the cell organelles. So let's discuss about the functions of the organelles or the cell organelles. Okay, so there are different functions performed by cell organelles. Some of them are, so the cell organelles, what they do? They generate energy. Okay, then they synthesize substances. They synthesize substances like lipids, proteins, starch. These are some of the substances that are synthesized by the cell organelles. Then they secrete cell products. They also secrete what? Cell products like hormones, enzymes, etc. Okay. Then apart from that, they also help in digestion. So they digest the substances. They digest those substances that are taken up by the cell. Alright. Then these are some of the main functions that are performed by the cell organelles, and we would study about each of these cell organelles separately in our next segment of videos. Okay, so let's now quickly revise the things that we have covered today. Okay, so today we have discussed about cytoplasm, and also we have discussed about the introduction to cell organelles. So first we had started with cytoplasm. So cytoplasm is actually a jelly-like substance, and this cytoplasm occupies most of the space that is present inside the cell. Now where is the cytoplasm located? It is located in between the space that is present between the cell membrane and the nucleus. So the space between the cell membrane and the nucleus contains this jelly-like substance called the cytoplasm. So within the cytoplasm, the organelles are present. Organelles or cell organelles are present. Okay. So these cell organelles are tiny components or structures that are present or that float in the cytoplasm. So then there are two terms called ectoplasm and then there is endoplasm. So what is ectoplasm? It is the outer clearer layer of the cytoplasm, whereas endoplasm is the inner granular mass of the cytoplasm. Then there is another term called protoplasm. So protoplasm actually includes all the materials, that is all the contents of the cytoplasm and the nucleoplasm. So the cytoplasm and nucleoplasm together form the protoplasm and it is surrounded by cell membrane. Then this cytoplasm, it contains several components like there is water, minerals, vitamins, amino acids, proteins, enzymes, etc. Okay. Then this cytoplasm contains or consists of an aqueous ground substance and this aqueous ground substance is called the cytosol. Okay. So this cytosol is actually the soluble part of the cytoplasm and it contains this soluble part of the cytoplasm contains a system of protein fibers and this system of protein fibers is known as the cytoskeleton. Okay. So this was about the cytoplasm. Then we discussed about the functions of cytoplasm. So the main functions of cytoplasm are that the cytoplasm acts as a medium for the vital activities. Then it also helps in storing glucose, vitamins, amino acids, etc. Then it helps in the synthesis of materials like fatty acids, nucleotides, etc. That is, the synthesis of these substances take place in the cytosol of the cytoplasm. Then the cytoplasm also helps in intracellular distribution of molecules, enzymes, nutrients that take place within the cell. Then it also helps in exchange of materials that take place between the cell organelles. Then it also helps in breaking down of glucose. That is, cytoplasm is the site where the breakdown of glucose occurs. Okay. Then we also discussed about cell organelles. So as we had already discussed, these cell organelles are present in the cytoplasm. So a number of structures that occur in cytoplasm are known as the cell organelles. Okay. So the activities of the cell are performed by these membrane bound structures, that is these cell organelles. Okay. So there are several cell organelles like the plastids, endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes, Golgi bodies, lysosomes and mitochondria. We will be discussing in detail about each of these cell organelles in our next videos. Okay. Then we also discussed about the functions of these organelles or functions of these cell organelles. So these cell organelles, they help in generation of energy. They also help in the synthesis of substances like lipids, proteins, starch, etc. They also help in the secretion. So they help in the secretion of cell products like the hormones, enzymes, etc. And they also help in the digestion of substances that are taken up by our cell. Okay, so these are some of the major functions that are performed by the cell organelles. So I hope you all would have got some great insights by watching today's video. Please do not forget to like and share the video. Till then, thank you for watching.